They are ready for a fight.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 461 pounds, Matt Harvey and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boyz.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
They're here.
And at a combined weight of 629 pounds.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is an art form.
Sure looks painful to be thrown against the steel mesh. What does it feel like, Corey?
It feels like the cage is a cheese grater going down your body. The steel mesh is just raking at your flesh.
There's no doubt that the steel cage can become a torture chamber. That's why you see some superstars trying to get over the top as soon as they can. Not so easy when your opponent is nipping at your heels like a rabid dog, though. Looking for the grip to get themselves over the cage. That is just insulting.
And Jeff not backing down. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there.
Corey, we know the steel cage offers a big advantage for anyone willing to use it as a weapon. But is there a disadvantage to the structure, too?
Well, Cole, I can tell you one thing that'll be hindered by the cage, and that's any sort of speed advantage. Any and all attempts to pick up the pace are going to be confined to the ring.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there.
He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack? Oh, my God. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Things went from bad to worse. Oh, tied up at the very top of the cage. Oh, he counters right back on Hardy.
He caught him.
These two showing how well scouted they each are.
One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. In search of some footing to make this.
We're going to finish it. And not so fast.
Oh, yeah, he's got. Face first.
Rushing to the mat. And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
And look here, he's making his way up the cage. As he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
The longer he's up there, the more fierce.
Oh!
before leaping off the cage could have been costly.
A well-warranted hesitation could be the literal downfall.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling it back in. Saving the matchup.
Needs to be careful though.
Face first into the cage.
Mr. Craig crashing to the mat.
Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
Kick to the midsection. Twist of fate.
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
Guys, I can't take this. The tension is off the charts.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there. This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight. Fortitude being tested with every step.
Steel.
Crashing to the mat.
Good God, he's just been thrown off the top of the cage.
And that could be the end of the match.
End of the match, Saxton. That could be the end of his career. And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
It's not safe being up there.
He just has to swing that leg over.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
Face first. Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
Not from up there. No. Crash and burn.
To borrow a famous phrase, oh my God.
Yeah, if that wasn't extreme, I don't know what is.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor, and his hand will be raised. And every inch climb puts you in a more perilous position.
And he begins his ascent up the cage wall. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
It's not safe being up there.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage. Heading up and maybe heading out. The sprint up the cage is on.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
Oh, that could not have felt good.
As he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
He just has to swing that leg over. Making the big climb towards victory.
And here he is, scaling up the cage wall. Face buster plants him.
Already predicted that.
The end is looming now.
These are dire straits for him. He needs
From the middle rope. What a splash. He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
We're going to finish.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
He is truly feeling it right now. That's what he should.
No.
I can't even wrap my head around what kind of crazy person jumps off the cage like that. Kick to the gut, twist of fate.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
We're going to finish.
Swanton bomb.
An innovative assault from Jeff Hardy. Jeff has all the wires in his cerebellum cortex firing.
Getting him into the corner. And he was lying in wait for Jeff. Here he goes, moving up the cage wall.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there.
Maybe he's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Face first.
Collapsing to the mat. And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
The sprint up the cage is on. And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
Hardy responds.
That might be what gets Hardy out of jeopardy.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
He doesn't want to spend too much time up there.
Hesitating now could cost you everything.
There's a survivor of this steel cage match.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here are your winners, Matt Harvey and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boyz.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
That was a great example of what a tag team can do when it's firing on all cylinders.